It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the Bengals coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he takes this just about a yard. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing Jones. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, got that play, and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So that challenge, a successful one. That's complete, right around the 8. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to run, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Elijah Penny with touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing on first down, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. And
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Aluzier with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get it. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 18. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a big 6 for Bengals TD. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this round.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake. Jones. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jones now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't it? But Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down? A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Jones on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Sliding out of the pocket. Finds his tight end, Ingram. 7 yards to pick up there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From midfield now on 2nd down. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second and 10, Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now in Cincinnati. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 48. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Jones throw caught by Tony.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now this throw caught left side.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
A first down carry for Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Steps away to his left. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Penny. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. He'll try to run this one in, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. And they take a knee. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a